What's going on, YouTube? This is Nick, your fantasy football expert, back with you after week 4 to go over the results and then to look at the good, bad, and ugly of week 4 for my football team and to talk about waiver wire pickups and possible trades. But before we get started, make sure you like and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. So while it wasn't pretty for week 4, I did pick up my first win. I had big games out of a few different players, which we're going to discuss. Some players that disappointed, but a few major surprises off the bench. All right, so let's look at the main contributors for week 4. So let's start off talking about our good, our bad, and our ugly. The good for week 4 was Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdowns, 1 receiving, 1 on the ground, a game winner for the Giants, and he scored almost 30 points last week. Also on the good, Marquise Brown and Lamar Jackson, that combination hooking up for a beautiful touchdown in the second half, I believe. And they both had pretty good games. And then the last thing on the good, which is the really good, even though I did not play him, Cordero Patterson, pickup of the week. If you remember my last video, I dropped DJ Chark for the waiver wire and picked up Cordero Patterson, and he had a huge week last week. He scored 3 touchdowns and gave almost 35 fantasy points. So that is the good. The bad from week 4, DeAndre Hopkins had another subpar week coming back from his rib injury. So that was not great. Brandon Ayuk pretty much gave nothing once again, and I think that it's time for welcome for Dumpspill for him. And then finally, on the bad, TJ Hawkinson only gave me 8 points. But for tight ends these days, that's not too bad. And then on the ugly side, pretty much Mike Williams, 1 reception, 11 yards. Now, that could have been part of the game plan to include the running game in their game plan on Monday night a little bit more. So hopefully he will bounce back. So that's the good, the bad, and the ugly from week 4. So looking at the week 5 waiver wire, typically I would pick up a defense off the waiver wire. But if you remember from last week, I picked up the Titans defense. They gave me 3 points last week, which is not great. But they're going up against Jacksonville this week, and I think that's a good idea to stick with them. So the main waiver wire pickups for this week. Number 1, Jameson Crowder, and dropping Brandon Ayuk. Jameson Crowder came back from injured reserve last week, and he had 7 receptions, a touchdown, 19 fantasy points. So getting him on my team, I believe, would be a huge asset. And then possibly picking up Zach Ertz for Tyler Higbee. Zach Ertz has really been coming along over the past few games. So the last 2 weeks from the tight end position, he has gotten 15 and 12 points. Not bad for a tight end. So he would be a nice pickup as well. Those are the potential waiver wire pickups. No trades on the horizon just yet, but I will be back with you on Thursday before Thursday Night Football, and we will discuss the waiver wire pickups, and we will look at the matchup for week 5. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.